Hi, friends. Thanks for tuning in to the Mental Fitness Unscripted podcast, where our conversation will encourage your healthy living journey. Inspired by our Team Quadzilla coaching motto, healthy living starts between your ears, we talk about mental fitness in ways that challenge us to think about our thinking regarding topics like habits, leadership, exercise, values, marriage, parenting, and faith. Our hope with this podcast is to sharpen you as we sharpen ourselves to be all we were made to be. So let's dive right into the conversation on this episode of Mental Fitness Unscripted.
Okay, well, here we are recording. I promised Chad I'd make an admission publicly.
Oh, shoot. Here we go.
After the recording. So I was commenting on his T-shirt. I haven't shown you mine yet. It's.
Hey, there we go.
I don't know if you've ever watched Matt's Off-Road on YouTube.
No.
It's binge-worthy.
Okay.
Matt's Off-Road on YouTube. It's a lot of fun. So so your T-shirt I saw, born a long time ago in a faraway galaxy. I love it. And so I asked, "Are you a Star Wars guy?" And go ahead and answer that. Are you a Star Wars?
Well, yeah, I'm something of a Star Wars nerd, and my son is very much so, and so it's a family thing. We're into the Star Wars stuff.
Cool. Well, I'm old
And
enough.
you?
I'm old enough that I went to the early Star Wars movies when they premiered and when they came out.
Yes. Yep.
I took dates to them, and anyway, I still have not seen all the Star Wars movies.
Okay. All right. You're the other person in America that hasn't seen them.
So there are at least two of us.
Yeah.
So
That's
you
funny.
might say I'm not a Star Wars nerd. So anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, that's okay.
I like Star Wars. It's fun. I've rewatched some of them, but I still have not seen all of them.
Yeah. 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 Well, the fun thing about Star Wars for us is that um in a similar way to like Lord of the Rings, I
Mm.
mean the creators have made this entire world, and it's extraordinarily complex with characters that have all this depth and background and everything. And so to kind of immerse yourself in this other world and have it with fewer holes than some other storylines, just because it's been around for so long and there's so many people filling in the gaps and whatever. I don't know. It's just
Yeah.
it's just a fun kind of a thing.
Oh, I think it's great. And like I say, I enjoy it. I just haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
I'm a nerd on a lot of other things.
Yeah, I know. We can't all be nerds on all the same things. That's fair.
my
That's fair.
my RAM capacity for nerding
Yeah.
out is filled with other things. So
Yeah. So true.
how's
So
that?
true.
Anyway, well,
Yeah.
we've had an interesting morning. I think we spent what 18 minutes just okay, what do we want to talk about? And we were coming up with
Yeah.
zero.
Yeah. So the whole scheme of unscripted and unplanned kind of blew up in our face today. And what we realized, I think, is that firstly, it's okay. Secondly, it might be indicative of just a sense of maybe overwhelm or distraction or stress or something of at for me at least, where it's more difficult for me to think creatively or to think clearly or to even to brainstorm, for ideas and stuff. And so I kind of find myself in that spot today. And so then what I said was, tell me something good. And then I'm like, well, wait a second, that's kind of brilliant, because if we can focus our attention, even here for just a few minutes, to talk about things that are good, um, I believe that it can't help but to reframe our mindset and to focus our attention and maybe alleviate some of these things that are kind of blocking us from creativity and clarity and things like that. So I don't know. What do you think?
I, you made me think of something while you were going on there. Thank you.
Yeah.
It inspired me. We get stuck in this vortex sometimes. We get that thought and then this one, and we just find that justification for each of those things, and pretty soon we're down this fatal funnel
Mm,
of thoughts and
boy.
feelings and
Yeah.
emotions, and it's just like, oh yeah, and then woe is me, and there's another
Mm,
one, and this is happening. And so I love what you said. Sometimes I think we need to break that cycle. And you certainly did that for me. And you had a great experience this morning of somebody just out of the blue offering something.
yeah.
Okay, I mean, it just came out of the what I just got goosebumps. This is so weird. I just remembered that yesterday I haven't talked to this guy since Christmas, before Christmas. But just out of the blue, he sent me a screenshot. He said, "Hey, look at this really cool guy that sent me this really nice note," and thanked me clearly out of the blue. I haven't talked to him since before Christmas last year.
Wow.
So I had an experience like yours yesterday. I just
Yeah.
remembered that while I was talking here, and so
Yeah.
maybe that's our challenge for today.
Mm.
Go break somebody's icky vortex cycle by sharing a good
Yeah.
message with them.
Yeah. Yeah. So simple. So simple. But man, I just I experience this probably way too often. I probably experienced it enough for several people where I easily can spiral into this pattern of negative thinking and just kick rocks and woe is me and all the things that you just shared. And it really takes an effort of mental fitness to consciously choose differently in that. And I wrote that statement, "Tell me something good," on the top of my notebook where I keep my work notes. Because if there's a place where I can become discouraged, it's when all the things just keep crashing in my work, and I'm like, dang it, this is hard, and woe is me, and I need a vacation, and blah blah blah. I just had a vacation, but I mean, clearly that didn't work.
Is it
So
Friday yet?
yeah, so it's like obviously there's a mental fitness exercise here to change our mind, and um, I don't know about you, but I totally needed that today and right now. So um, having awareness that such seemingly random occurrences to bless us or encourage us some way are exactly the antidote to our issue of downward spiral. So let's pay attention to that. I mean, I'm preaching to myself here. Don't let those things go away or write them off. Count them as what they are meant to be, and it's encouragement and blessing. And so grab it.
I like that. Um, I was just thinking Newton's laws, a thing in motion stays in motion. You think about that vortex, it'll stay
Mm,
in motion unless something bumps it. Okay.
yes.
And,
Yeah.
Newton's good for that, but I think it certainly applies here. So I'm throwing the challenge out here. At least one, but let's go for three. Let's send three messages out to bump somebody's
Mm,
vortex thinking today.
yeah. Yeah.
Let's be the force for good today.
Man, that's cool.
You wore the shirt, and let's have the force be with us.
Yeah. All right. So let's let's take a walk. Let's think about good things. Um, so I'm gonna start. I'll start. Tell me something good. Okay, audience, I will tell you something good. Uh, if we are if you are watching this, then you must have life and breath. That is good. It means you're not dead. That means you have a purpose to fill. You have a role, or probably several roles that only you can do, that only I can do. You know, I'm the only one that can be Brandon's dad. And so, what am I going to do with that? Maybe he's one of the people that I should be sending an encouraging note to today. So there, I started.
I like
What
that.
else?
Okay.
What else is good?
I'll take a stab at this. I'm going to play off of if you're watching this. So if you're watching this, there must be a peace inside of you that is divine because you
Mm,
want to improve yourself and you're looking for something to help you. And if we can be that bump, that's a blessing to me. I thank you for that. Um, but anyway, you are good, and the fact that you're here, you are good.
I like that. Yeah. If you're paying attention or if you're listening to us, then you are probably of the mindset of desiring to improve and to grow and to be better. And this is a very small place or endeavor to help you along that, hopefully. And so yeah, that's very good. There's a lot of other places you could be right now and doom scrolling or whatever, but
And thanks for spending it with us.
yeah, right, right,
Okay,
right. How cool.
another one. Go watch Matt's Off Road. You'll smile. You'll
Okay.
have a great day.
Matt's off road. Okay.
Matt's Off Road. There you go.
There you go. There you go, Matt. Free advertising.
Free advertising. I hope he sends us a check. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe a
All
free
right.
ride in his wrecker.
Yeah. All right. What else is good? What else is good? I'll tell you. Um, Here in Michigan, we have just endured a couple of weeks of some pretty nasty air quality from wildfires up in Canada, and that was rough. People couldn't be outside like they wanted to, and smog in the air that we're just very much not used to here in Michigan. And so for that to be cleared, I'm outside today. The sun is out. It's nice. That's a good thing. Pure Michigan summer. This is what I've been waiting for. So that's good. Natural mood booster.
So I live in a high desert in the Rocky Mountains, and I know that sounds weird, but it really is a desert area. It's very arid. We get very little rain, and so when we don't get any rain, it's pretty serious.
Mm.
And we hardly had any snowfall over the winter, and that's how we get our water during the summer. And so we've been praying and petitioning heaven for rain. And
Okay.
it's actually been pretty rainy. However, living in an arid area, a desert area, the air is really dry. We don't have humidity. However, the last month plus, we've had tons of humidity, and so it's interesting. I, I tell my kids, you pick up the stick, you get both ends. Okay, and so you get the responsibility of whatever's on the other side of the blessing that you're getting. Okay, if you get a blessing, there's probably a responsibility to share that blessing, or there's always something else with that. And so, we're praying for rain, but what it does is it intensifies the heat here that we're not used to. Usually we have dry heat, but now we're kind of like you guys because you're right there by the lakes. And when it's hot, that humidity just magnifies that heat, and we're not used to that. 95 around here, yeah, it's hot, but not like there. You get 95
Mm,
up in the 80, 90 percentile of humidity, and it's it's pretty
it's oppressive.
it's
Yeah.
pretty nasty. So that we're experiencing that, but see, it's a good thing, and so I'm grateful for the humidity. That's where I'm headed. Is that we're getting some moisture, not enough yet. We're still petitioning, but we're living with the humidity, and I'm grateful for the rain.
There
So
you go. Nice. Yeah. All right. How about
pick up both ends of the stick.
yeah. No, I like that. That's a good reminder. Um, what's good is family. Uh, I think for me, I can
Wow.
take for granted family. Um, Family is not perfect. Family can be messy. The older I get, the more I recognize how messy relationships are, you know, um, and how difficult they can be sometimes. But with family, you just you can't get rid of them. And at least in my case, it's mostly good, and they care and they love me, and they support me and they help, and those are all very good things, needed things. And sometimes I just take that for granted. So today I'm remembering that family is good and important, and I'm thinking positively about that today.
That's great. Yeah, it can be messy, but look at what you've learned as far as love and you know,
Mm,
you know, and even godlike love, where you have to love somebody even in spite of what they, I thought God's good because He's patient with me, so
yeah,
it's a good
yeah.
start.
Well, that's definitely something good. Um, God is very good. He
Well,
is exceedingly patient.
I was just underscoring what you said about family. So good. What is good? Friendships. Most people may not know that. Chad and I are pretty good. I consider you a pretty good friend.
Yeah,
What's interesting is we have never met in person ever.
yeah. I know. So weird.
And so, friendships are awesome. They help us. They can take us to a place that we're safe. They can be
Mm,
encouraging. We can build love. Um, so, friendships are good. And so I'm just gonna say, even remote friendships, I'm grateful for Zoom. Grateful for
yeah,
the
yeah.
telephone. I'm grateful for Zoom. Um,
Right on.
so
Yeah, that's
anyway,
good.
I'm going with friendships, and I'm thanking you
Yeah.
for yours. So thank you.
Mm, yeah,
Yeah, we still have to
yeah,
get that done. We've never met. We live,
yeah,
I don't know, what do we live? Probably almost 2,000 miles apart from each other.
yeah. It's a long ways. Um, I don't get I don't get that way very often. But in fact, I'm gonna be I'm gonna be in Denver soon, which is as close as I'll have been in a very, very long time. Uh,
Let's see,
but yeah, that's
Denver.
gonna be a whirlwind stop.
Denver for me is about 14 hours of driving. So
Yeah, yeah, it's like halfway. I mean, yeah, not even. So,
what's funny is it's only an hour
um,
and a half on an airplane.
yeah, exactly. I want to piggyback your statement about friendship and how that is very good. Something I've come to grips with uh, fairly recently is this this negative mindset about friends and how very different it is as a middle ager than it is as a child or somebody who's in school, where I can remember having lots of friends. And today, my circle is very, very small. And at times, I can feel discouraged by that because is there something wrong with me that I don't have a bunch of friends or that I'm not always hanging out with different people and doing all these things? Or is it okay or even a blessing that I can count, a handful of people that I really consider friends? And so, if any of you share that mindset with me, let me just say that I'm learning to find some encouragement in what I have and who I have in the small circle of friends and not worry myself about being popular or having a big tribe of people who I can count friends. That doesn't need to matter to me. So I don't know if that's helpful or not, but
Well, I think it is. It's interesting. In high school, you wanted everybody to be your friend so that you were popular. Um,
mhm,
I, I'm going to rant.
guilty.
I'm going to rant a little bit here because I think we've given that same mindset, that high school mindset, to the internet. Man, nobody liked my post.
Oh my gosh.
There's a little bit of a rant, but is that really what we need? Is friendship that way?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I think we need to aim it the other way to give it friendship for friendship's sake rather than friendship to be popular or to be noticed or
Yeah.
and you know that's a self-incriminating thing because I have friends and I need to notice them more than I do. I take them for granted. Um,
Mm.
so the friends that do matter, I really need to I, I need to make sure that I reach
Oh, yeah.
and touch them and be that bump again. We're back to that
That's right.
and be that bump. So
Yeah.
um,
That's the homework. Yeah, we definitely need to do something with that. That's
do
good.
three, minimum of one, but do three.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
Cool.
imagine if you could start that and we did three and those did three, and now we're up to nine. Just the
Oh,
exponential
yeah.
level of,
Yeah.
of that bump.
Yeah.
And then we could test and see if it comes all the way back around. But
Yeah. uh,
I don't know how you'd ever
cool.
measure that, but
No, it's gonna hurt my brain, so I better move on.
I know that's beyond my thinking. So,
Mm,
all right. Well, this has been good. Anything
yeah.
else? I mean, I'm gonna. I, I've got a friend that puts a dot dot dot. So she has what they call a gratitude race, and she'll get
Mm,
a whole bunch of people on this Zoom call, and she'll just say, okay, we've got 1 minute to write as many things that you're grateful for. And so we're all typing and just putting it in the chat. And then she'll say, okay, minute's up. Just put a dot, dot, dot because it's continuing on that gratitude of things that you have in your life. So I'm going to just put
ooh.
a dot, dot, dot here because it's continuing.
Yes. Fantastic. I like that. Yeah. How much better will our day go when our mind is focused on the positive dot dot dot?
Yeah. Well, be on the hunt for those wonderful things, the dot, dot, dot.
Yes. We will find what we're looking for.
And gratitude changes everything.
Yeah. Yep. Cool. This worked out pretty well.
You knew it would.
Unscripted strikes again.
You knew it would. Because we're talking good things. So
Yep.
anyway, well, ... I'm grateful for you.
All right. Likewise.
Have a great
Have
day.
a great bye.
See you.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the Mental Fitness Unscripted podcast. Now go take some action, because we know that information alone doesn't change you, but taking even the smallest action in the right direction does. Also, subscribe and comment so more people can find the podcast and be encouraged. If you're ready to take your mental fitness to the next level and you'd like more support, check out teamquadzilla.com for our resources that will help you accelerate your journey. Until next time, remember, healthy living starts between your ears.